Hulk, I could kiss you.
Try it.
You thought about it. I would too. Think about it, not do it. Unless she was okay with that. Obviously, consent is everything. Yeah, on the wagon, yeah. This is really smart. Good job, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, you could really, really engage in some skullduggery with that staff. I've exceeded my 3 times. I know I said I was going to say that word 3 times today. I didn't even mean to use it that much in this video, and now I've exhausted it. There's a rock. This was slick, guys.
What a profound joy it is to welcome you.
I bet you they just said, we're gonna put your face on a hot air balloon, Hugh Grant. Done, I'm in. I'm in. I'll do the movie. I mean, it's obviously that was CGI, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
What happened?
It's facing the floor. Why would they store it that way?
Yeah, just try and...
We're going to plan C. You're going to attune to the helmet.
You know damn well I can't attune to the thing.
That's
You will. You'll figure it out.
couldn't attune to it. Look at me.
You have to believe. You have to believe. Believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if anyone else does. If you believe in yourself, doesn't hurt other people and doesn't impede anything. Your ability to eat, your ability to sleep, your ability to love and take care of others if necessary. If it doesn't actually get in the way, just fucking believe. Yeah, just believe in yourself. There's no reason not to.
Because he can.
Simon. Because you will.
Because you
Because you
must.
must. Alright. There's no reason for doubt. Unless you're like doing illegal things. Selling drugs or something. So I guess there's reason for doubt in this scenario.
So how are we gonna get in there?
Easy. You just create a distraction. Oh, I got a good feeling about plan C.
He loves planning. So he's so okay with failure. I love it. The loot!
The battle is over, friends become lovers, sons
Is this actually Chris Pine's voice all of a sudden?
celebrate lasses, celebrate lasses, celebrate lasses. What's going on?
It's a glitch in the spell.
Braid, 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 braid.
What madness is this?
That's so fucked up. It's so funny, actually. That guy's reaction was great.
I'll hold him.
You sure I can't help?
I'm certain.
She's gonna be fine.
You don't have to be so certain.
Let's go, MichelleRodriguez. Hold on, sorry. The sword fighting and stuff in this is actually really fucking good. Like, the action in this is... I just watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania recently. The action in this is better, I'm sorry. There was a lot of action in Quantumania, but choreography is better in this. And what movie has more money? Access to better stuff, you know, in its creation. That's it. Dope. Good thinking. Although I don't think you could draw a bow with one hand like that, but whatever. Really makes you want to like work out and learn how to defend yourself.
I don't mind that.
No, pretty fucking cool.
There he is.
Because you must now.
Look who's back.
Way to be supportive, Grandpa. I realize it's not actually his grandpa. It's just the thing appearing as his great grandpa to fuck with him.
Hey, let me at you.
Not while I live.
You don't live. You had your time. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. It's not really. Yeah.
Took you long enough.
Let's go. Come on, Simon. Hell yeah. Sometimes you just gotta punch the old people in the face. No.
I guess it was just me holding you back.
That's what I've been saying!
I like the message of this film as well. It's about believing in yourself, and believing in yourself, a lot of it has to do with your own imagination and what you're able to conjure up and believe in. And that's what D&D is about. It's about storytelling. It's about believing in the narrative. And that's how you enjoy it the most. And that's how you enjoy life the most, is believing in yourself, believing in the life that you build for yourself, the story that you tell, your story. I didn't articulate any of that very well, but I think you know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's not good.
Simon! Doric, you there?
What are you doing here?
I know you think I'm a liar and a bad father, but
Say so.
I am a bad father.
Okay, this will work.
And I wasn't trying to bring your mom back. I was trying to bring my wife back.
It's not her. It's not her. It's an apparition. What's her face? Sabrina the teenage bitch. I know her name's not Sabrina.
You'd think you'd be able to distinguish between your own daughter and a 300-year-old wizard.
Because she's not a teenager. I mean, I was just trying to be clever.
But I think if you were truly honest, you'd have to admit I can give Kira a better life.
That might be true.
I don't want to see you die. Which is why
I'm gonna
gonna
leave
leave the
the
room.
Ask him where he got that robe tailored. But not tailored. You wouldn't tailor a robe. Ask him where he got that robe.
If you're gonna kill us, at least let us die with dignity.
How do you mean?
Put us in the High Sun Games. Give us a fighting chance.
It would be much, much better for you to die here than to go to the...
No, go. Let him go to the games.
They defeated your men and mine. Let them fight in the arena.
Yeah.
They deserved that much.
Hey, look at her respecting them. I mean, it's stupid. It's like when the villain goes on a long monologue and gives the heroes time to escape. This is dumb, but I like it.
Dummy talked Forge into putting us in the games.
Dummy, I saved our lives.
Yeah, I did. You guys are really hard on Ed. I think even Ed's hard on Ed. The only thing he did wrong, really, was the greed.
Forge wasn't hiding the loot from us.
He was stealing it for himself.
He never cared about being Lord. That just gave him access to the vault.
Oh.
He must have brought back the game so the take would be bigger.
Oh.
Magic suppression cuff. They put one on me too.
Just when you're getting good at it.
All of a sudden, I just had a flash to Gladiator. That scene where Maximus is in the tunnel, right? And he's talking to, fuck, I forget that old guy's name, but he's still... All we are is shadows and dusts, Maximus! Shadows and dust! So dope. Great movie. Damn. Well, at least she got her screen time. Some. It's just the song from Legend of Zelda. Alright.
Thanks.
Have you tried Displaceably Sweet?
Wow.
It's too gamey for me.
You elitist motherfuckers. Joaquin Phoenix just rolls in, just with his tongue out.
I do hope that our collaboration has been as gratifying for you as it
Get
has.
out of my city.
Right.
Yeah.
Another minute, I would have lost my hand.
Yeah, but look what you did lose. Come on.
Oh, you can do magic now. Well, or shapeshift. Be an owl bear. Kissed by fire, Doric. Oh.
No. No, this isn't the way out.
This is it.
If we survive this, there'll be another challenge and another until every last person in that cage is dead.
Not wrong. He's probably right.
I've got an idea. Follow me. When we hear the gong, we jump in.
Into this thing.
You want to end up like that guy?
We'll only be inside for a few seconds.
It's risky, but I like it.
It's gonna pull us out.
I will, trust me.
Always.
Oh wow, he loves her. Oh, she left just the finger out. She's a snake!
Damn it, that stings!
We gotta move.
You guys are great. You guys are the best. You're like Ed's 4. It's like Ocean's 11, but Ed's 4. Forget his Ed's last name.
Quite a second date, yeah?
Oh, she smiled. I love them. Relationships forged from traumatic experiences, they never work, according to Sandra Bullock and Speed.
Dad.
Hi, honey. Hey, Forge, why don't you tell her what this is?
Dad's been telling you the truth, Bug. It's Uncle Forge who's been feeding you lies.
Mm-hmm.
We can be a family again.
You're not taking my money. Put down the tablet and get off my ship, all of you. See that, Kira? Your father knows me.
Yeah, you suck.
And in the end, that's all that separates the beggar.
It's a potato.
Nobody hurts my Bug.
I didn't expect to have a moment with a potato like that, but we did. Came back around. This script is dope, man. The first Pirates of the Caribbean had an amazing script too, like super fun. That's kind of what this reminds me of, honestly. The first one. Pirates of the Caribbean after that kind of...
I had a whole apology, but I sort of gave it to Sophia. I love her.
Yeah, he did.
And nothing will ever get in the way of that again, okay?
Unless there's like a pot of gold somewhere.
I love you, dude.
Do you know how much loot is on this ship? I'm surprised the boat.
What is that?
See, now you guys gotta go save the world.
It's the beckoning death.
That's why she needed Forge.
So you can't just turn your back. You have to go back and save everyone.
Saztam is taking Neverwinter.
Now you gotta be selfless. Here we go. Here's the speech. Are we gonna do a speech?
Well, shit.
Okay, that works. That's good enough. I really like this. I don't know why I'm getting like kind of emotional.
The range was in that portal staff.
A quarter mile? Why?
I'm gonna keep that promise I meant to say.
Yeah, here we go. Dude, I love this script. Is so fun. A good script is when everything sort of ties back together or comes back around. In my opinion, I like that a lot. When it's not overdone and it happens subtly. Sofina's doing crazy shit. I think I've said this before, but like a really good example of that, a really tight script or a lot of things come back around, is Batman Begins. The things that Thomas Wayne would say to Bruce, and then like at the end, Alfred says it, "Why do we fall, Bruce?" So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. It's a good example. I loved that so much. Sorry, I apologize for this tangent. I digress.
What is this? No!
Oh, they're giving it back. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the promise. He's giving it back to the people. Or he's giving it to the people. Yeah, there's no souls to corrupt or take over or damn.
That's for you. Enjoy that.
Stay hidden. Use your pendant.
Don't give that pendant to some creepy old dude. Creepy. He doesn't have to be old. I'm being ageist in this. Let's go, Simon. Let's go. Oh, the owl bear! The owl bear came back around. Okay, maybe they're overdoing it a little bit now. I did want the owl bear, though.
She missed.
What is a fucking gargoyle? Dude, Simon's dope now. Let's go, Simon. You're gonna have to fight now, Ed, please. Because him not fighting, yeah, him not fighting was reflective of him being selfish and like all about himself right now. Put your body at risk. Put yourself in jeopardy like this. Uh-oh. No, it's just a statue again.
What do we do when we get to her?
I got this.
He just weaponizes this loot. Oh, you're in a bubble now. He can do the hand thing too. Oh, and he made it out of gravel. That's cool. Dude, Simon versus Sabrina the bitch? The mid to late 20s bitch. Let's go arm wrestle the fuck out of this bitch. Curl that wrist. Curl that wrist. Alright, well. That would still hurt. It's rocks.
You know not the scope of my power.
The loot. Yeah, but teamwork makes the dream work. And I used dream as a word intentionally there.
It's another time stop.
Simon, encounter it!
Time stop comes back around now.
I'm so sorry.
For too long, I endured the arrogance of Fort Fitzwilliam. You dare interpose.
This is what she actually looked like. 300 years old, that's right. Not in your 20s. He's kidding, he's not in a time stop. Well, he's not kidding, it was a ploy. It was skullduggery. Oh, the bracelet! Dude, so much is coming back around.
We had to distract you so Kira could slap on that cuff. And
the cuff.
so Dork could do this. I think you got her.
Yeah. Is she dead? Yeah. Okay. What?
Did we get her?
Olga?
Oh, well, we have the reawakening tablet. So he's gonna let his wife go and choose to use it on Holga. Sorry, I'm yelling.
Simon, help her.
It's a red wizard's blade. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen for sure. So I'm not like sad or anything. But I'll live in this moment.
You're a good man.
You are.
Neil Harper.
Shut up, I'm a moron, you know that.
No, you're a buffoon.
No fortune from a fate divine. Tick the tacket.
No, you guys should really stop drinking. Her marriage failed because of that. The bottle, the tankard.
No! I need you!
She's gonna be fine. You have the tablet.
I need you!
See, now he's gonna make that decision. Yeah, oh god, here we go. Because this is... As much as he wants his wife back, her mother is Holga. Oh, Jesus. Oh, now this is coming back around with the little blue fly thingy. Dragonfly. Is it just a one-off thing then? You can only use it once? How does that make sense?
We can only use it once.
Like only... But then, so no one's ever used it? Or just per person?
I know.
Because there's a bunch of you. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but no, she just got a taste of the afterlife. She was like, this is great! Oh man, I'm back here in the Forgotten Realm. There's a reason people forgot about this place. Nah, that's a happy ending. I like it.
That's Tam won't be happy about this.
Well, if he comes after us, we'll be ready.
Wait.
Oh, that's right. You don't like humans, do you?
Just now.
Going back to the Harpers? Be with your people?
I'm with my people.
So, I know my last attempt to court you was quite bad.
Don't say court. I tried that once. The girl didn't think it was funny at all.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Calm down.
Right.
It's like me if I get a phone number. I am gonna wait 3 days to text you, I swear. 2 hours later, hey, what's going on? Oh, he's back! He had some time away from whatever other project he was filming. He's back.
Magic expunged. Lord Neverember finally came to.
Oh, he's back. This guy as well.
Emerald Enclave. He granted formal protection of their people and their land.
Oh, she's gonna meet a new halfling. Ah!
Although they were led to a virtual renaissance for the
Oh,
city.
now he's... Dude, it's a bookend. This script's awesome. But it's a little over the top now, but...
And I've asked myself, what's going on?
Is the bird guy gonna be there? And he's like...
And you know, I realized a lot of it goes back
Oh,
to my mom.
no. Oh, no.
We've heard enough. Pardon denied. Jonathan!
Damn it, Jonathan! There's no window. Yeah, they don't have a window now. You can't... Yeah.
No, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry.
That was so good. That was so much fun. Guys, that had everything. This movie had everything. This was so much fun. I'll talk about it more in my review and stuff. If I even do one, this movie sort of speaks for itself, and my commentary covered a lot of the things I felt. I imagine my review would be pretty consistent with that. Well, we'll see. So apparently there's a credit scene, which I couldn't for the life of me find in scrolling, so I just looked it up on YouTube. I'm gonna watch that now.
Hello? Can somebody please ask me another question?
I have a question for you, bud.
Anyone?
Did you live a good life? If not, get out of that graveyard, put a sign on your chest that says, don't ask me a question, and sow some oats, because it's never too late. I hope that guy's in the sequel wearing that sign, because it's inevitably going to happen. What do I want to say about this film yet? You know, my affinity for movie going, for going to the theaters, stems from that feeling I always used to get when I was a kid, leaving the theater just feeling good. That feeling I still get, but I think it's a lot more complex. Because the long-standing practice of going to the theater revolves around escapism, storytelling, entertainment, whatever it is, revolves around escapism. Sports revolves around escapism. But when you go to the theater, this giant screen becomes your world. And it only becomes your world if the right film acts as the perfect catalyst, allowing you to forget about that homework that's overdue, or your shitty boss, or your parents' divorce, or whatever. Maybe just to forget your own loneliness. Regardless, I think it helps to alleviate stress and anxiety. And I think this film encapsulates the feeling that you want a movie to give you. Because this movie's not trying to do anything profound or be a critical darling, but I think it's a very solid film. It's a lot of fun, and it respects its audience. I think I mentioned this, but when I saw the trailer for this film, I thought it was going to be another Hollywood cash grab. You know, when they take an established IP, they cash in on it while disrespecting the fan base and their nostalgia, all to appeal to as general of an audience as possible. While I am a novice D&D player, it's apparent to even me that this film incorporates a lot of lore and world building. I've talked a lot about this in my reaction, and a lot of other people have said this too, but it is very true to what a D&D experience is like, playing the game with your friends. D&D has inspired so much in popular culture, movies, video games, novels, comics, etc. And for whatever reason, things like D&D have a history of being looked at, geekdom in general, as being uncool. From Satanic Panic to now, things have shifted though. Another really good example of that, I think, is Critical Role, the group that includes voice actors like Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson. They have their YouTube channel and their D&D campaigns, and The Legend of Vox Machina, the animated series, adapts their first campaign, I believe. What I mean when I say shifted is now all of these things that were sort of looked down upon or mocked are now mainstream. And that's why I think this film's so popular, because we're finally at the point where D&D, which has been like the nerdiest thing to people, general noobs, casuals, but it's now finally mainstream. We're finally at the point where D&D is mainstream. And mainstream in a way that it's accessible to people that have judged it in the past. Accessible in the way that it's always been accessible. Because the thing I've noticed playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, some of my friends that are in on the game now are certainly not traditional nerds. Those generalizations are just almost disrespectful. They're irrelevant at this point. I get there's the stereotype. I believe in debunking that stereotype. I've always lived a life where I've done things that were traditionally nerdy. I've been very enthusiastic about a lot of things that people would write off as being nerdy, but I'm also into a lot of things that aren't traditionally nerdy, like exercise and sports. Not so much sports now, because you get older and sports just mean a lot less to you, at least for me. I think storytelling trumps all that. I think it's a more effective form of escapism. What was I saying? Even people who wouldn't consider themselves nerdy, if they sit down and play D&D, give it a try, they'll realize it's a lot of fun. And that's what this movie does, is it makes people realize, oh no, this is cool. And I think at the heart of that is comedy. What this movie does so well is its comedy. For me, the best comedy happens within films or situations that are traditionally or strictly comedic. Wouldn't be labeled that necessarily genre-wise. I mean, John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, are they both Johns? I think so. They've done strictly comedies in the past, Game Night and Vacation, and this is their funniest film, in my opinion. Playing D&D can be a hilarious experience, and it's nice to see this film wink at that rather than mock the game, something that pop culture has done so often. At the top of my head, all I can think of right now is Parks and Rec. They had, I forget the character's name, but he played Cones of Dunshire. And they it was a hilarious bit, but they very much made fun of the culture surrounding games like Dungeons and Dragons. They put a lot of work into this script. They might have even got a little obsessive with everything coming back around, because that did start to feel obnoxious, in my opinion. And I think in movies, if you start, or TV shows or whatever, even books, if you start to do that too often, where this came back around and that came back around, it starts to seem like you're trying to convince the reader or watcher that you're a good writer, as opposed to actually being a good writer, because nuance is everything, subtlety. But it's not that big of a deal here, because the human stuff really worked here, and I didn't expect that. Ed's character arc about learning to let his wife go, and Simon learning to believe, as you can tell in my reactions, I absolutely loved all that. And the cast was perfect. Chris Pine delivered the same sort of accessibility he did in Abrams' Star Trek, the Kelvin timeline. That sort of made Star Trek cool, right? Or accessible to general audiences, casuals. And now he's done that with D&D. Both him and Justice Smith were hilarious. Regejeanpage was as regal as ever. I mean, that dude has serious swagger, which makes him so perfect for that character. This is probably my favorite thing he's been in. Beside, I did watch Bridgerton season 1, and I did really enjoy it. He was in The Gray Man, but those are the only things I've seen him in, really. MichelleRodriguez is great in everything that deals with surrogate families. Not to mention the action scenes, which she pulled off brilliantly. Her and Paige, even though obviously they didn't do everything. There's that scene in the third act where Holga puts on the helmet. Naturally, that was a moment when they used a stunt double. But her and Paige brought a physicality to their roles that made the action more believable and heightened what is really great choreography. I really enjoyed the action in this. All of the action, the spells and stuff. Again, like I said, I think this movie, and I'd love to hear from hardcore long-term D&D players as to the legitimacy of this film, but it seemed to be pretty legit in regards to the way it incorporated spells and the way that it tied everything together in regards to lore. But all the cast, again, Hugh Grant understood the assignment. Sophia Lillis, I think that's her name. Daisy Head. I love the whole gang. I even like Sophina the Teenage Bitch. I can't wait for the sequel because it's definitely coming. That's all I have for this one. Big love to everyone who was bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, I would love to hear from D&D players. It doesn't even have to be about this film. Just tell me your favorite story from a campaign or a session that this film reminded you of. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe, dislike for cathartic reasons. Drink water, stay young, and remember, don't be an idiot, be a buffoon. Peace.